Welcome to BitmonkeyTV, episode number, thank you for bearing with me there, sorry about that, episode number 37. This is another episode of Non-Fungible Token Friday. I was watching that live that Gary V's doing, so shout out, if you guys are unaware, go check it out, garyv.com/book. You're not going to want to miss out on this. For every 12 books you order, you're going to get airdropped something. Details are on the site. I'd recommend doing it. Right now it is 4 p.m. Pacific on August 27th, Friday. Do this all by Saturday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. He said the window's only 24 hours. If you have faith in Gary, just go ahead and do it. I went and got myself a total of 7, meaning 84. So my Christmas presents are settled this year, which is pretty sweet. Hopefully I can get those signed by Gary somehow. So maybe I'll take a little road trip through New York and try to drop by his office or drop by that wine library whenever that book signing is. So yeah, I'm going to get straight to it though. As you guys can tell, I'm solo hosting today. There's not going to be too much news on NFTs. I wanted to give more news on VFriends and, you know, that Gary V book thing that's going on with his new book launch coming. So I'm just going to pop over. If he's still live, we'll just watch it together. Because why not?
And there's a big project coming. This is kind of what it is.
And were you like, what the hell?
I definitely didn't get it at first. Same thing that what Dustin said. Like, I trust you and I believe you, but it took a while to click.
Understood. Katie?
Well, for the 2.5 years I've been on this team, I've never seen you that excited about something. So I completely trusted you and knew things were big here, but I didn't start getting into it until I
so we'll just watch this together, Gary. Why not?
And I'm
because I do want to finish watching
not
this.
Getting a VFriend and all of that.
So, but if you have any questions on the day, just go ahead and drop them in the comments here.
It's something that I'm like really gonna do homework on now because I just know it's huge. It's taken me, like, honestly, it took me, you were talking about it a lot in March is when the team really started to work on it. So I've heard things, I've had to like listen to content that we've made and stuff. So like I understand it, but it took me a good like month and a half to really understand what the hell NFTs were.
Because it's new. It's like, I was there in 96 when everyone's like, internet, that's stupid.
Right.
Social media, like every single person, and I mean all of them, when I was talking about Twitter, was, that's stupid. Who would care what you're doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I remember you talking about deadheads. You like messaged our team thread and was like, I really believe in this and I wanted to do it. And I have like a MetaMask wallet and everything, but I just wasn't confident enough that I knew enough about it to get anything. So now it's something that I'm really diving into.
I get it. It's good. All right, everybody, we're getting close to the end here. Let's recap one more time. What you're seeing is, let's switch back to garyv.com/book. Go check that out. It has all the information. 12 and a half, my new book. If you buy 12 copies of the book and send a receipt in, you will get airdrop something incredibly special in the winter and after November 16th. And this offer expires tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern American time. It's as simple as that. Thank you for all of you who've been with me along the way here. The opportunity is real. Please, if you want to learn a lot more, because we're about to shut this all down, please go to my Discord. All of you should be there. You need to learn about NFTs. Please do that. That's garyv.com/Discord. Please do that. Real big thing. And yes, you got something, Rogov?
Yeah, can we get one more dude on? He's in the back. He's part of our crew, our international.
Okay, fine. Yo.
Hey Gary, good to see you again, bro.
Good to see you again, my friend. How are you?
Fantastic. You and I actually, I'm so pumped. I bought 12. Speaking about that, I bought 12 to spread over here, Australia, and
Thank you, my friend.
I got some big news for you.
What's that?
Remember last year, you and I chat about on Tea with Gary V,
Yes.
and you and I predicted. You came to Australia, and I said I was going to be ready. So yeah, I'm part of Team Vane Australia now.
I love you. You're working with Amy?
Yes, I will.
I'm so proud of you. That's amazing, my friend. Welcome to the
That's
team.
awesome.
So pumped
I'm glad you're
to be
part of
of
VaynerMedia.
it. Yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
No
Cheers. I'll
worries.
see you there soon.
See ya.
All right. I'm going to close this off. Team, thank you for all your help. Dustin, Seth, Katie, thank you so much as always. This is going to be it. This is the last push. Please, 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 please don't miss this. Tell your friends. This is real. GaryV.com/book closes in, 22 hours. And that'll be it. And then the drop will happen and it will matter. And then the same thing happened with VFriends is, why didn't I buy 12 more? Why didn't I buy 24 more? Why didn't I buy any? Why didn't I tell my friends to buy it? And the best part is, it's all one big elaborate plan to make sure this book gets into as many human hands as possible. Because I think what we wrote in here, with the incredible Rogov's help, thank you, my friend. What we wrote here is so fucking crazy. So fucking crazy. I'm completely confident that changing the way business is done changes the actual world. Because business is here to stay. People were selling rocks from the get. It's a human trait, but it can be redefined, and it can be more inclusive, kinder, smarter, thoughtful, strategic, long-term, not transactional, kind. You can feel better about it every day, and that's what we're on a mission for. So thank you so much. I love all of you. Please, please pass it on, and please go to the Discord. One more time to the Discord, GaryV.com/Discord to continue the conversation. See ya. Thank you. Enjoy. Cheers. Bye. Love you. See ya. Bye.
Well, all right. So for anybody just tuning in, no, we are not affiliated with Gary V. I was just watching that stream on YouTube because I wanted to see the end of it. But if you're unaware, I would highly recommend looking into this. It's one of those opportunities, right? If you missed out on VFriends, now I can't speak to what it is because I don't know, but I believe and I trust in what he says. So, go get as many as you can. And even if it's just one, go get that one, because I have a feeling that it's going to be a very valuable book. Just like Crush It was in 09, I believe, or during that decade, the beginning of that decade. Anybody who followed Crush It really fucking crushed it. So yeah, how's everybody doing today? Thank you for tuning in. NFT news. I know that's normally Scott's realm. So let's see. I'm thinking we go talk about some floors. Come on. Ooh, the floor has risen. Okay, 9.4 hasn't updated yet. 9.4. A lot of people letting these off. Most of these at a floor cost 0.5. So, look at what Gary has done in 3 months, really 3.5 months with the VFriends project. If you invested in him, right? And it wasn't a cheap investment like these books are. Essentially, what I've gathered from these books, right? Let's go back to that site because I really want to spotlight this, and I'm gonna clip this and send this out here today on Twitter and IG, but you know, if you're bummed you missed out on VFriends, just go buy 12 minimum if you can. Just do it. He's doing something special. He's airdropping just by the data you input on this form that you'll find here on this website. If you scroll down, it's kind of hidden too. They don't make the call to action on you. They make you want to really read, right? Where to purchase, special offer right here. So you just click this link right here. I am gonna make sure we can walk through it together just so you guys can see what he's asking for. So he's asking for your name, email, MetaMask wallet, link to your Instagram, link to your Twitter, Discord username. How many books did you purchase? Now, when I first started this, I started off with 12. And then I kept going up and up, and then I was like, you know what? I need to get a total of 7 of these airdrops. So I got the equivalent to make that happen. I have a feeling it's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be a Series 2 token, but I would love to hear your thoughts. First set of core heroes. Yeah. So that's another set of news. That's one thing I did want to bring up here. So if you do own a meta hero, you know, mint pass, they selected, oh, this person has already listed it for 420.69. It's a good number. That's honestly too low, in my opinion, right? When you factor in, let's go check what planet this person's from. Mars. I can't remember what part of Mars. And if you're unaware, you can always go peek the meta hero universe at punkscomic.com/peek. But we can see here, okay, Mars, there's going to be a total of 3,300 tokens at 0.7. So that's actually a good planet to come from, if I'm not mistaken. It's like right in the middle. Tokens are far more scarce, right? So if you own that meta hero, I'm pretty sure you own some of the planet of these core meta heroes, right? Oh my goodness, look at that 75 ETH offer. These things are on fire. All right, I mean, hopefully Gary, yeah, it's not a Series 2 token on the VFriends. I don't think it is. Somebody in the comments was saying that, right? Let me move this back over here. But these things are just insane, man. I'm wishing us the best of luck. When I saw that notification last night, I went and I looked, and I just looked for my last 3 digits, and I did not see them. I'm guessing you didn't get one either. I didn't look through each one yet, but you know who owns each one. But the Mata was, you know, shockingly not my favorite. I liked it, but my favorite out of the core was the Shard. The Shard, and then the Ash, and then Surge. Those were my top 3, I would say. You know, but Sly looks pretty freaking sly. Gary, I'm curious, what were your favorites of these? Right? I know. I was about to say we would have known by now. What's your favorite on these? I'm curious. What's your Sly? Yep. Is it the cat? Or is it just the style with the mask? I mean, I do like that one a lot. Prodigy, I just don't know how I feel about Prodigy. It just reminds me of too many characters I never liked. You know what I mean? It's like I wouldn't spend the money on that one. Cat and mask, I like it. I liked Ash because of that gun. Honestly, that gun, I was like, ooh, imagine what you'll get airdrop down the road. Look at how big that freaking thing is. But then Shard, it's like, don't shard yourself, would have been a funny meme for whoever owns that one. When they discover that. Next round is Candy and Cove. Yeah. Do we know what the next round is? Let's pull that up. Did they tweet it? Pixel Vault. I usually post them here. Oh, wow, this is happening today? So they're doing a ton of them, back to back to back. Is that confirmed? I haven't been in their Discord all day today. Dingaling. Fucking Dingaling. Great name. Cracked me up when I saw it. Yeah, so I was doing the math too. For them to do that over the next 6 months, I did it just briefly last night. It's like they would have to average 12 giveaways every 2 weeks or so. So that would make sense, but I wouldn't put it past them. I don't know how you feel about this. I know I would love to see it before the weekend. Just go ahead and do another set or two. You know what I mean? Just do it. Just knock it out. That's just going to increase that demand on those mint passes even more. It's insane. So they're gonna do Ivana X. They're doing a mutant on this one. Oh man. So Gary, I'm curious. What's your favorite? What's your choice on here? I'm not looking at the chat yet because I'm gonna pick mine. Oh fuck! I think you already know what one mine is. It's one of two. Yeah, I'm stuck between 3. Let's see. I'm gonna pop back over. Candy and Cove? Okay. So that's what you meant by that. You're like, you already have yours decided. I love it. So Cove is on my list. And then U07, of course. That alien. I like that that guard. Yeah, you already know, right? But that's not my top. That is not my top one by any means. I'm stuck between Arrow and Cove as my top. And then Shift is kind of right there because I like the aspect of shifty. You know, you got to be very shifty in life. You got to be able to adapt and move and go with the punches. You know what I mean? So I really love that one. But those fucking angel wings are pretty dope. They're pretty dope. But yeah, the U07, I mean, I just imagine myself being in a spacecraft, you know what I mean? Beam reminds me of Robin and Aquaman from... Oh yeah, that's a good point there. Yeah, I do see that quite a bit. I need to go full screen here. Man, I love what they're doing though. But hey, those mutants look pretty sweet too. And then Candy just reminds me of that movie, that chick. What's that actress? I think she's British, but she speaks English in most of the... she was in Wolf of Wall Street. She was in The Joker, I believe. Forget her name. But you know what I'm talking about. I think you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. These, ooh. This one's pretty sweet. A little ninja right here. So that's a human. That's from Earth. Man, what they're doing is something special. It is something special. And see, that lone was another one that I wouldn't have minded. You know, that cowboy looking one. That one's pretty sweet. I'm curious on what that gun will do. What kind of gun that is in... yeah, Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn. I forget her real name, the actress who plays Harley Quinn. You know what I'm talking about? She also plays the wife of Leonardo DiCaprio in Wolf of Wall Street. Lone, I'm pretty sure is a human. Let's go look. I'm curious. Let's actually go run through all the characters right now because I'm curious. We'll turn this into that. Pluto. Interesting. Shotgun. Human. Cowboy. I like how they use the emojis. I love it. I love it. Interesting. So they're not identity hero. What are their identities? Let's see. So that's a hero. Let's go to Surge. Pluto. Ah, base. Oh, no. Identity hero. Oh, it's pretty sweet, man. Still really like this one. Pretty sweet. So I'm guessing the weapon is just control your mind and blow you up. Let's go to Spectra. Yeah, if there will be villains later, right? So I'm pretty sure the villains are the mutants? Or I could have sworn, didn't they release a villain already? Let's take a look. So hero, so that must be it. Identity hero, identity villain. It must be a 50-50 split. So far we've only seen heroes. So I wonder if that means it's kind of like the equivalent of Horde and Alliance. You know what I'm talking about from World of Warcraft? This one's got to be from Earth, right? Lucky Charm, human, Earth, yeah. Ha, suits charm. Villain. All right, so here we go. I can see that. Always trying to steal your pot of gold. Let's see. Shard has got to be something like... It's an alien. Neptune, okay. And it's a villain. Interesting. Dingaling, you bastard. I'm kidding. Props to you. I know you're doing work. So if you ever watch this, I tip my hat off to you. Argot? What planet's this from? Earth? Interesting. It's a demon from Earth. Gnarly. Oh, and that went to Punk's comic. So, if I remember correctly, right, they got the first Genesis. They made that work, but then didn't the team also win one? Props to them. I know it's all randomized, but background colors say what planet they are. Oh. That makes plenty more sense. Good shit. Thank you, Gary. So Venus. Good catch there, man. That's really awesome. Now, where's the meta from? Pluto. So Pluto, I think, is the one to own, right? Pluto and Moon, from what I'm understanding, Gary. Wouldn't you agree? I feel like that black background is going to be the most scarce. Right, because it does have the least amount of tokens. Even less than the Moon. And if I understand this correctly, you can only claim one of the tokens if you own one of the heroes from that planet, right? Or are these tokens a free-for-all, regardless of what planet? Oh, Pluto is cheapest. Yeah, Pluto is cheapest. But why is it the least number of... You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's the cheapest... This is weird. You would think the more scarce a token is, right? Okay. They must have something to where they're letting people make a decision first and foremost, and then they're good, like what they've already done. Like they sprung new options on us after we made our decision on the burn window. You know what I mean? Or during the burn window. That was annoying as fuck. Although I don't regret it. It is what it is. I think that they said the order matters. Oh, so Pluto, does it work from who's closest to the sun? I remember reading something like that. So Mercury gets paid out first, then Venus, then Earth, then the Moon. Oh, and Pluto, so Pluto isn't the cheapest. It's like the second or third cheapest. Or no. So there's 0.1s, 0.08. I thought I read 0.015 for some reason. Planets will get developed in order out from the sun. Yeah. I'm going to definitely want to snag some Plutos. Just looking at this chart right here, right? Just logically thinking. Scarcity. And since it's a macro mindset, right? It's not a quick flip. I want to snag some Moon for sure. I'm pissed about that because I did want to stake some of those comics, but now it looks like I'm going to have to burn some for some Moon. I'm going to try to get them all, to be honest. That's going to be the goal. Pluto's not cheapest. Yeah, you know, hey, at the end of the day, though, Gary, you made money, right? That's you came out on top. So, you know, it's tough to look back, you know, at the coulda, woulda, shoulda. So be happy with it. You know what I mean? And I'm sure you are. just some friendly words of encouragement. That's all. Because I definitely went through one myself with me bits. Damn me bits. This is amazing, man. Getting excited to play this game. Now this, I know we've talked about this. I used to be a gamer. This is going to get me back into gaming. Chances are I'm going to stream my gameplay on this on BitmonkeyTV. I'm going to reserve a section of the day, maybe 2 days a week, 3 days a week to do that. I have a feeling that's going to be a thing. I'd love to hear it if you're watching the recording or if you're watching this live. Would you watch? Or would you want to do a dual stream? You know what I mean? That's a good question. So Gary here is asking, oh, you can see it on the screen. Excuse me. Would you sell a core hero if you won? What price would you make it? Would make you want to sell? Let me think about this, right? So looking at that list of the initial release, it would depend on which one I won. You know what I mean? I would first, if I won one I didn't like, that I didn't want to keep, I would first try to trade. You know what I mean? I would first reach out to the other owners and say, or just go into the DAO Founders Vault and say, who wants to trade straight up hero for hero for one that I obviously like. Now, if we can't come to, I normally don't do trades, don't interact in trades, but this is the first time I would trade to try to get one that I want to keep. If I can't make that happen, looking right now, I mean, shoot. I would honestly keep the core hero and sell one of my generative heroes. That's probably going to be the route, because when you put it into perspective, there's only 140 out of the full collection of 10,000 or 9,000 and some odd. Long term, just like the Goes with Gary V originally owned, you know what I mean? Those are going to have more value long term, I think, on a bigger flip. Kind of like you're looking at these CryptoPunks, these apes selling for the numbers they're selling for. That's the range. I'd probably list it at 1337 and never look back. And somebody would buy it. Somebody would probably buy that eventually. You know what I mean? One of these whales who didn't get a core of their own, and if it's a core they want, you know what I mean? They'll pay that. Yeah, I would list mine for 1337, 1,337. That'd be my number. That'd be the starting point. And then they can make offers from there. I'm patient, as you've learned. Yeah, man, 420 ETH. Did that sale go through, or is that just the highest listing? I think that's just the highest listing. Now let me ask you. I love the question. I love it. Made me think there. But in all honesty, I wouldn't want to sell it. I wouldn't want to rush into listing it. I would hold it, especially if I couldn't trade it. And if I needed to liquid up for whatever reason, I would sell one of my other ones that I generate for sure, without a doubt. I think that's the smart move. Being patient in that case. You know what I mean? But I'm curious, what would you do? Would you flip it for a premium? And if you'd flip it, how much? What would be your minimum? Given that there hasn't technically been a sale yet on those, I don't think. Yo, what's good, Cam? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we just doing we were watching that Gary V stream at the beginning, because I did start at 4 and it kind of overlapped. And we've just been walking through some Meta Hero universe, walking through the cores. I think we walked through some V friends. Just a quick day. If you guys have any news you want to drop, I'm going to bring some attention to a V Friends family. Not the V Friends family, but a fellow V Friends token owner at oneblueland.com. So hopefully you guys see this in time. If you're unaware, he's doing a gathering for, I'm going to pull up the post here, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. And it's going to be in Decentraland. I'm going to do my best to make it. I should be able to make it for like 10 or 15 minutes. But I did schedule a weekend IT gig in the morning. It was the only time of the week we could have made it happen. We have to disconnect a lot of devices. You can't do that during normal business hours. So and they're a good client, so I don't mind it. Let's go down to the post here. Are the details in here? Yep, for full details, let's visit the blog. So I'm going to make sure I put this in the comments, but if you guys are free, go support them, go check it out. Like I said, I'm gonna do my best to be in there. My job starts at 10, so I'm just gonna go pull up to the job early and hop on, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to leave early to make that work, but I'm looking forward to it. The manga edition, Captain Bitcoin, 1 day left, movie premiere. Now I'm curious, Gary, do you know how long the movies normally are for everybody watching? Because for me, going in, 10, 15 minutes, I'm just going to pop in with my avatar, say hello. You know what I mean? But I don't think I'll be able to watch it. I'll have to get to work at 10. But I'm curious, unless it's only like a 15, 20-minute showtime, I'm sure this client wouldn't mind the fact that I took a job on Saturday, which is not the norm for me, that I delay it. So I do want to support him, though, as much as possible. He's doing something really special there with One Blue Land. It's more than just an NFT project. It is a very, very thoughtful approach in increasing everybody's financial aptitude, right? Making everybody financially savvy and confident enough to address their financials. I should be there. Pretty excited. Last time was about 30 minutes long. Okay, so that's what I'm probably gonna do. This client's really chill. They actually own a pet hospital, so that's why I still kept all my pet hospital clients, because I get to see a whole lot of doggos when I go there. So I'm going to make that one work. I'm going to hop in. I'm going to show up there early, just chill in my car off my hot spot. Should be good. So looking forward to it. All right. Oh, did I never switch that over? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. I have too many tabs open over here. Yeah, and in other news, let's see. I think there's something else I wanted to tell you guys today in the NFT realm. Oh yeah, Hundreds had a new drop, and please, please, please be careful. There is a scam project already on OpenSea. If you're getting any of these Hundreds, if you guys know the brand, the clothing brand, it's two guys who started this out of their apartment. They have worked their way up to the top, and they have done recent collabs with Bored Ape Yacht Club and Larva Labs. Best believe. I did want to get one. It's just timing didn't work out this morning with some other things I had going on, some other commitments and other calls, and just putting out some fires, so to speak. So yeah, but look into this one. Be careful on OpenSea, because I didn't visit it here, but if you go collection, Adam Bomb Squad. So I'm pretty sure the fake one is Adam Bomb's Squad. They already took it down. It was something along those lines, and I was looking at it and I was like, that's weird. There's not 25,000 tokens here. You know what I mean? Yeah, gas. So I missed the mint, and then I went to secondary, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want it that bad. I just heard about this today too, so it was like one of those rules where I need a 24-hour notice, man. Like I need to stay true to that, practice what I preach. That's something I need to keep checking myself on every day. So, but in other news, I've taken a cold shower every morning this week. Yeah, I haven't woken up consistently at the same time, but I am, it's like night and day compared to last week. So I know this weekend is going to be another recharge, and next week is going to be another, I hate to break it apart by weeks, but a lot of fun stuff happening, a lot of announcements coming. So I think we're gonna call it a day. So wanted to thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any last minute questions, or maybe something we should bring to, let me fix this too. No, is that locked? Why is that so small? You guys get to see a whole bunch of technical difficulties today. It's cool. That's what this is all about. I really appreciate you guys taking the time today. Yeah, so by Monday, I'm working on that page. I'm working on a kind of like a careers opportunities section right now. I'm just hashing out job scopes, responsibilities for certain positions. But there's already been a few people who've reached out, so in the DMs, and I'm looking forward to connecting more, looking into their work, and seeing what level of involvement they can bring to the table, you know, because at the end of the day, I want to make sure everybody wants to be here. If you don't want to be here, I don't want to make you be here. You know what I mean? Like this is a fun thing. This is something I'm very passionate about, and there's been a few little hiccups. But when you're going against the grain, there's always going to be some hiccups. There's always going to be some controversy. There's always going to be some fires to put out, so to speak. So, but Monkey Bites rides on without question. Yeah, I hope that answers them. So I'll be making sure to drop that link as soon as it's live, and yeah. If you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to drop a note in the comments. Join our Discord. You can visit monkeybites.io and scroll all the way down to the bottom and hit the Discord button. Or go to our Instagram. There should be a Discord link right there in the bio, as well as Twitter. Twitter, we're BitMonkey Studio, and then also NFT Bites are the @tags. So my name is Marcelo. This has been another episode of BitMonkey TV, Non-Fungible Token Friday, episode number 37. We made it this far. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys all have a great day,